You go in for 5 things, you leave with a full cart and absolutely no idea how that happened. That's not an accident. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how the store is designed to make that happen, and exactly how to shop around it. Part 1. It's not you, it's the store. Start with the layout itself. Milk, eggs, and bread, and the basics almost everyone actually came in for, are almost always located at the very back of the store. That's not random shelving, it's deliberate, because it forces you to walk past nearly every other aisle just to get the things on your list. Even the entrance is designed with intent. Most grocery stores put fresh produce and flowers right at the front. Bright colors, fresh smells, an immediate impression of health and abundance. That impression sets a tone that makes the less healthy, higher margin purchases later in your trip feel more justified by comparison. Part 2. The eye level trick. There's a well-known phrase in retail: eye level is buy level. The products positioned exactly at your eye line are very rarely the cheapest option. They're usually the ones with the highest profit margin for the store, or the ones a brand specifically paid for that shelf placement. The actually cheaper, often store brand version of the same product is frequently sitting on the bottom shelf, where you have to physically bend down and look for it. And those big end-of-aisle displays that feel like a deal? Not always. Brands routinely pay for that prime display space. The price isn't necessarily lower, the visibility is just higher, and our brains tend to read prominently displayed as good deal, even when it isn't. Part 3. The hunger effect. Here's one almost everyone has experienced without naming it. Shopping while hungry leads to buying noticeably more than shopping after you've eaten. And not just more food, more total items across the board, including things that have nothing to do with hunger. Being hungry doesn't just make food look appealing, it shifts your general decision-making toward more impulsive choices in the moment, which is exactly the state a store full of strategically placed high-margin items is best positioned to take advantage of. And the part that gets almost nobody's attention is sitting right in your hands the entire time. Part 4. The cart itself. Shopping cart sizes have grown substantially over the decades, and this wasn't a random design trend. A documented part of grocery retail history involves carts being deliberately enlarged specifically because a normal week's worth of groceries started looking sparse and insufficient in a bigger cart, which subtly pushed shoppers to add more to fill the visual gap. You're not imagining that a half-full giant cart feels like not enough. That feeling is the design working exactly as intended. Part 5. How to actually beat it. None of this requires willpower you don't have. It requires removing yourself from the specific traps. Make a list before you go and treat it as the actual boundary for the trip, not a suggestion. Eat something before you shop, even something small. Removing hunger removes a meaningful chunk of the impulse buying effect entirely. Use a basket instead of a cart whenever your list is short enough to allow it. A physically fuller basket gives you the same natural "that's enough" signal a cart is specifically designed to avoid giving you. Compare unit price, not shelf price, especially at eye level. The per ounce or per item cost on the shelf tag tells you the real comparison the eye level placement is trying to obscure. And treat end cap and featured displays with default skepticism rather than default trust. Check the actual price against what you know the item normally costs before assuming it's a deal. If this explained a trip you've had more times than you'd like to admit, subscribe. Next video breaks down the exact pricing tricks stores use to make a sale look like a bigger discount than it actually is. Watch the next video on the screen right now.